धर्मतरोर्विवेकजलधेः वैराग्याम्बुजभास्करं ह्यगगन ध्वान्तापहं तापहं मोहाम्भोधरपूगपातनविधौ स्वसम्भवं शङ्करं वन्दे कलङ्कशमनं श्रीरामभूपप्रियं सान्द्रानन्दपयोदसौभगतनुं पीताम्बरं सुन्दरं पाणौ बाणशरासनं कतिलसत् तूणीरभारं वरं राजीवायतलोचनं धृतजटा जूटेन संशोभितं सीतालक्ष्मणसंयुतं पथिगतं रामाभिरामं भजे हरि ओम्। Now we'll chant from 1, 2, 3 chaupais before number 34. ताहि देई गति राम उदारा सबरी देखी सबरी के आश्रम पगु थारा. From this is 3 chaupais before number 34 in the Aranya Kanda. ताई दे गति राम उदारा सबरी के आश्रम परुदारा सबरी देखी राम गृह आए मुनि के बचन समुझ झिया भाई तरसी जलोचन बाहु विशाला जटा मुकुट सिर उर बनमाला श्याम गौर सुंदर दो भाई सबरी परी चरण लपटाई प्रेम मगन मुख बचन न आवा पुनि पुनि पद सरोज सिर नावा सादर जल चरण पखारे पुनि सुंदर आसन बैठारे कंद मूल फल सुरसती दिए आम कहु आनी प्रेम सहित प्रभु खाए बारंबार बखानी सियावर हनुमान की महापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई. सबरी के आश्रम पगुथारा भगवान came to the ashram of Shabari and Sabari dekhi. See, Shabari becomes Sabari. Sabari is that sure is very difficult to say, so they say sa. Sa easier to say. Sabari dekhi Ram grih aaye. Bhagwan came to the home of Sabari. Shabari. Munike Bachan. What a wonderful thing. Bhagwan Ram, the Lord of the universe, the Lord of all beings. Sarva Bhutatma Bhutatma. Lord of all beings. He's standing in front of Shabari. And Munike Bachan Samujhi Jia Bhaye. She turned her attention from the Bhagwan and she turned her attention to the Guru. This is one of the most powerful lines in Ramayana. She turned her attention, the Lord himself is standing there, but she turned her attention to the Guru, you see. She forgot Ram for the moment and remembered that Guru who had told her that Rama will come there and stay here and wait. And just those few words only she listened to the Guru and she stayed. Only few words. That Matanga Rishi, that was his ashram, and he said, long story is there with Shabari. She was getting married and they had a big feast and they were killing so many animals and this and that. And she was wondering how my marriage will have this type of... People have all of those type of things. A lot of drinking and eating, killing animals and this and that at the time of... And in Trinidad, you can't have any wedding without this, all this drinking business. Therefore, we don't have weddings in the ashram here. If we do have, we have to hire police and put outside to make sure there is no drinking. Recently, I was talking to Raviji about that. And Raviji was saying, he went outside. Somewhere he had gone, and he went outside and he saw the men drinking. So he said, you guys will drink and then come in the temple? The guy said, but this is a wedding. Forget about temple and thing. Means forget about this statement is so profound, but this is a wedding. It means when there's a wedding, the temple is transformed into something else in their mind. But that's a craziness. Shabari's wedding was like that. And in the night time, they were eating and drinking and killing animals and this and that. In the night time, she ran away and ran to this ashram. Telling, how my wedding will be like this and then I will have a happy life after. She ran away from there and never came back. There were some such stories there. And then she was not allowed to go near that because she is considered to be outcast. And there are karma siddhantis in her ashram doing this and doing that, so she was not allowed to go close. So in night time when everybody slept, she used to go and clean the whole place, clean the ashram and all that. And that Matanga Rishi, he was wondering every day when we get out, this place is clean. Who was doing this thing? So he one night he stayed up and he saw. Then he allowed her to come there and clean and... After all, the Muni, Atma Jnani. So he allowed her to come and stay there and then clean and do whatever she was doing, seva. And he was the one who was... When he was dropping the body, he told her, you stay, Rama will come. And now Ram came. And she forgot Ram. And she remembered the Guru. This tradition is like that, you see. Guru Govind dono khade. Kako lagu pai. The Guru and Govind are standing together. Whose feet you'll touch? Balihari Guru aapki. Govind Diyo batai says. Guru has sacrificed his life for us. And so the tradition is we first touch the feet of the Guru. So we have demonstrated so nicely here. Sabari dekhi, Ram grih aaye, Muni ke bachan, Samuji jiya bhai. That Muni's memory came in her mind and she reveled in that for a moment, forgetting the Lord also. Then Sarase Jalochan, looking at Bhagwan's lotus eyes. Bahu Bisala, looking at his huge arms. And we chant, She's a very nice verse there. You maybe don't know the meaning. You'll see Tulsidas has written everything from Upanishad right inside this thing. Huh? Jake Hridaya, in the third page. Bhagati Jasi Priti Prabhuttaha Pragat Sadate Hiriti Jake Hridaya Bhagati Jasi Priti. As we have love for Ram, as we have love for the Lord. So I have love for Ram as a protector. I have love for Ram as a bestower of boons. I have love for Ram as a good brother. Whatever way we have love for the Lord appears to us like that. If I think Ram is a king, if I have love for the Lord as Raja Ram, king of Ayodhya, he'll appear to me as a king. If I have love for Bhagwan as Banbasi Ram, he will appear in Arvalkal. Whichever way, that's what the line is saying. Jake Hridaya Bhagati Jasi Priti Prabhuttaha Pagata Sada Tehiriti. In that very same way. That's the very same way that I worship him, you see. So Shabari was one of those who was outcast, then rejected by people. The Guru had accepted her, and she was wondering, the Guru has accepted me, because that is the compassion of Gurus, they accept. But would Ram accept me? That still she was thinking in her mind. Like Hanumanji and Vibhishan. Vibhishan also, same thing, he's worrying whether Ram will accept him. He tells also. And so, one who is downtrodden, she's called Deen, downtrodden and rejected and all that in society, they are always looking for love and compassion. And so when she sees Rama, she thinks of Rama, she thinks of his love and compassion, and would he give his love and compassion? And so when she sees him, Sarase Jalochan, she sees first his compassionate eyes. And if you see the same line when Vibhishan sees him, and you compare, you'll see Vibhishan's Bahu Bisala. He sees first his big arms and his lotus eyes, and his reverse. Shabari sees his lotus eyes and large arms. You'll see that verse there. Bahu Bisala Kanjarunalochan. There. In Sundarkan it will come. And here, Sarase Jalochan Bahu Bisala. Everybody go to the Lord for different things, na? She wants from the Lord compassion. And the eyes that beam compassion. And the arms beam protection. Ravan had just kicked out Vibhishan. So he goes there for protection. So he sees that those big arms. So she sees his large lotus eyes and huge arms. Jata Mukut Sir Urbanamala. Jata on his head. And around his neck, Banamala. Banamala means mala of wildflowers. Sita ji only would have made for him. Who else? Or Rama, Lakshmana. Bhagwan is wearing a mala of wildflowers, and his hair is tied up in a jata, matted locks. Jata means matted locks. I think so. Then, seeing Ram only, see, first thing her eyes falls on, and there is no doubt in her mind. She doesn't see Sita, she doesn't see Lakshmana. Directly the eyes fall on Ram. You see, Hanumanji, Sugriv, all of them saw Ram. Who is it? Who is this? They don't know. And Sugriv sends Hanumanji. You go and ask. Hanumanji comes in front of him also. Who are you? They can't recognize Bhagavan. And this Shabari, who is unpad, who had not read a letter in her life, outcast, not allowed to go in the ashram. Not one letter she could read. And she immediately recognition. No question if it's Ram or not. Syam Gaur Sundar Do Bhai. Then only she saw Lakshmana. Sabari Pari Charan Lapatai. And she fell on the feet of Bhagavan Sri Ram. Lapatai means, like when something gets pasted. Clinging, like how Chandan clings, They call Lapatai. Like how Chandan clings. How you bend, it doesn't come off. Like that she fell on the feet of Bhagavan Sri Ram. Sabari Pari Charan Lapatai. Prema Magana Mukha Bachanana Ava. So much love was there in her heart, no words could come to her lips. Puni Puni Prabhu Padas Saroja Sira Nava. Puni Puni Pada Saroja Sira Nava. Again and again. For a while she was thinking, Sant Mahatma Lok say, she could not think what seva to do for Ram. So the only thing she could do is keep her head on his feet. She could not think, what can I do for... Where am I and where is this? Ram. So what seva to do? And so she kept for a long time. Puni Puni. Again and again. Puni Puni Pada Saroja Siran Nava. On his lotus feet, she kept her head. Then, after so long, it occurred to her. Then, Sadar Jalale Charana Pakhare Puni Sundar Asana Baithare. She brought jal. Sadar jal means plain water. And like Charana Pakhare, and she washed his feet. Kevat had to ask. Three times Bhagavan's feet are washed in this Ramayana, we'll see. There, Janakji Maharaj washed his feet. And Kevat washed his feet. And now, Shabari washed his feet. There it said, Janakji Maharaj got what people, as kings, what kings would have a rose water, scented water to wash his feet. Scented, some, maybe chandan, scented water. And Kevat washed his feet with Ganga Jal because he's living in Ganga only. Right there, met him. And Shabari, Sadar Jal. Sadar Jal could have any meaning, Sadar Jal means Sa-Adar Jal. Means Jal which comes out from her eyes out of reverence. Adar. Or Sadar also means the ordinary plain. All sorts of meaning that word can. Then Puni Sundar Asana Baithare. See, Bhagavan was standing. When we do puja, what do we do? Asan first, isn't it? Then Padyam, Achamaniyam ityadi. But here, Bhagavan is standing and she does Padyam, washing feet. Then Puni Sundar Asan Baithare. Means to say, she, out of love, couldn't now understand what steps to Which step? First of all, she couldn't understand what to do. Then when she thought of it now, what steps to follow? I follow, put asana first or do padhyam first or what? Puni sundara asana baithare. Then Kanda moola phala surasa ati diye Ram kahu ani prema sahit prabhu khaye bharambar bakhani. She brought Kanda moola phala, roots and fruits, and all the sweetest ones. Tulsidaji doesn't write that she tasted them first, but all he saw how he achieves the same thing, I once asked one Mahatma that from Varanasi, how come you keep saying Shabari tasted those fruit, ate those fruits first and then gave to Rama? And when I read that, it does not written there. Kanda moola phala surasa ati de Rama kahuani. She gave to Rama sweet. He said Tulsidaji did not write that, but when he wrote there, surasa ati surasa, really sweet ones, then how she knew? How would you know if a fruit is sweet unless you? So Tulsidaji has achieved the same thing that is written at other places. That is written at other places, that she tasted those fruits. But in the Tulsi Ramayana, it is not written like that. It is written surasa ati. So it means to say, she would have tasted the fruit. This is a sweet one. Okay, Prabhu, eat this one. Taste another one. This sour. And Lakshmana got angry when this was going on, it is said. She tasted. And Prabhu eating also and smiling. And Barambar Bakhani talking so nicely about it. Oh, what nice fruits. I have never tasted such nice fruits in my whole life. Eating the fruit which she has already tasted. And Lakshmana is getting angry. And he said when Lakshmana got angry, she gave one to him also. And Lakshmana got, when she gave him, Lakshmana took it and he threw it so far, it fell in Himalayas. And he said, this is that same fruit which became Sanjeevani Bhuti, which he had to send to wake him up. He threw that fruit, because that fruit was imbued with the ambrosia of Shabari's love, and became Sanjeevani Bhuti. And when he got swooned in the battlefield, only that to wake him up. Guri threw also, we got Sanjeevani Bhuti. But anyway, what goes around? Well, I don't think that's the way it happen here. But sometimes we never know, you see. Maybe if he had eaten that fruit that time, he wouldn't have swooned on the battlefield, Kandamu, there's all stories written in different places and all that. Kandamula phala surasa ati de Ram kahu ani. She gave to Bhagwan Shri Ram and prema sahita Prabhu khai. Bhagwan ate with all love. Barambar bakhani. They said after going back to Ayodhya one time, he had gone to somebody's house to eat. And while eating in that house, he said, the best food I have eaten is in Shabari's place. If somebody comes to your house and then tell you they ate better food by your neighbor, that doesn't sound so good, isn't it? If it's a training, then you say, well, then go by your neighbor and eat. Trinidad, then people will get vexed fast, And go by your neighbor and eat then. Trinidad people like Jep, You know what is Jep? Jep is the wasp outside. So when you go there and you take something and you poke those butter, they all get like that first. Right? And if you poke second time, they take after you and they sting you like anything. And not one. 5, 6 will sting you. And the other 10 will look and say, okay, enough. He got enough. Yeah. Then your whole head will be swollen. But anyway, Lakshmana didn't take. Bhagwan ate with so much joy. And barambar bakhani, again and again he spoke about it wherever he went also. Even after that. Then, this Shabari is living in a society where people are treated less than human beings also sometimes. That type of person goes looking for compassion, and you'll see how strongly it comes out. And societies, the ills of society can have such effects, and it is the Lord in Himself that comes to change such, change such things. When there's a decadence in society over a long period of time, the Lord comes to change that. You will see now. पानी जोरी आगे भई ठाड़ी प्रभु बिलो की प्रीति अति बाढ़ी यही विधि स्तुति कर जाति में जड़मति भारी अधम ते अधम अधम अति नारी दिन मह में मति मंद अघारी कह रघुपति सुनु भामिनी बाता मानव एक भगति करन जाति पाति कुल धर्म बढ़ाई धन बल परिजन गुण चतुराई भगतिहीन नर सोहै कैसे देखिए जैसा नवधा भगति कहूँ तो ही पाही सावधान सुनु धरु प्रथम भगति संतन कर संगा दूसरी रति मम कथा प्रसंगा गुरपद पंकज सेवा तीसरी भगति अमान चौथी भगति मम गुण गना करई कपत तजी गान सियावर रामचंद्र पवन सुत हनुमान की जय मापति देव की जय बोलो भाई पानी जोरी. Or then she did Padyam, Asanam, then Naivedyam. There may have been more steps in between also. Now it is time to do Rajopachar, Stuti, Rajopachar at the end. Na? Pani Jori, she put her hands together. Aage bhai thadhi, and she stood before Bhagwan Shri Ram. That means what? Maybe she was sitting before. Then Prabhu Ibilo ki priti ati badhi, and looking at the Lord, she said, Kehi vidhi, with great love. And Bhagwan also having so much love for her. Kehi vidhi astuti karau tumhari, in which way can I ever do stuti to you? Meaning to say, here is this insignificant jiva, and here is Jagadishwara, Lord of the whole universe. How can I do? Not only that, Adhama Jati, I am an outcast. Adhama Jati, belong to, not even within one of the caste even, outside the caste. Mai Jaramati Bhari, and dull-witted. Then, Adhamate Adhama Adhama Atinari. How many times Adham? Adhamate Adhama Adhama Atinari. Tinha Maha Mai Mati Mand Aghari. Then also, I am Matimand, Jaramati, she says one time, then Matimand. Means dull-witted, stupid. Nari, women also were made to feel that they can't. Women also were made to feel that they can't worship God and all that. And that up till late, up till recent thing also. During our batch, one Nambudri had come there and did not want one of our Swamini to sit with us. Brahmacharis to do, we were doing Havan. And Gurudev said, send him home. Send home that Nambudri. Then he said, okay. He allowed that Swami to sit. So up till recently also these things, you see. So, she is telling now, I am woman, adama ati nari. I am the lowest of the low, lowliest, this, that, mati mand. Kehi vidhi astuti karao tumhari. In which way can I see what? How many things there? Jaramati, mandamati, nari, adham. Adham 4 times. 4 times Adham. I am. Agha Ari. And you are, she calls him Agha Ari. The enemy of Aghasura. We have seen Aghasura in Bhagavatam. His name itself is Agha. Agha means sin. That fellow's name itself is sin. Then Bhagavan replies to Shabari. Kaha Raghupati Sunu Bhamini Bata. In this prasanga, Bhagavan calls us Bhamini 3 times. Bhamini means Deeptimati. Deeptimati means Ati Sundar. Bhamini means extremely beautiful. Atyanta Sundar. Like that. Bhamini. Manav Eka Bhagati Karanata. Look here, my dear Shabari. I only recognize and love one type of relation. Nata. Nata means relation or connection. Only one I like. What is that? Manav Eka Bhagati Karanata. I only like the relationship of bhakti. Means I don't care for all of this other. See now it tells Jati, Pati, Kula, Dharma, Badai, Dhana, Bala, Parijana, Guna, Chaturai. How many are there? 10. I couldn't care less for any of them. I only recognize one. So Jati means all the same caste. You're telling you're outcast and this and that, Adhama Jati and this. Bhagavan doesn't recognize any such. See? So that yesterday also we saw how now something that sounds contradictory, na? That he likes people who worship the Brahmanas. So that is, I told you, the Karma Siddhanta. But Bhagavan says, I have only one Siddhanta. That is Bhakti Siddhanta, isn't it? In Bhakti, the relationship of love, that is all I pay attention to. Bhakti Siddhanta is. This is what makes this Ramcharitmanas Bhakti Granth. That is why it is Prasthanatraya in Bhakti, Ramcharitmanas, Bhagavatam and Narad Bhakti Sutra. This is called Prasthanatraya. It's a Bhakti Granth. Manhu ek bhagati karanata jati pati. Or jati, caste, pati. Pati means kingship, kinship. Kinship. Not kingship, kinship. Kula, family. I come from this family and that family and the other family. And some people come, family has a certain name. Yeah. So in that name from that family, Bhagavan says, no. Dharma, piety. I have done this tirath and that tirath and the other place, and I have gone and did 108 yajna. 108 yajna I have done. Then dharma, badai. Badai means reputation, name and fame in the society and all. Yeah, everybody big he up. They call badai. Everybody big him up. Dhana. Bhagavan said, I have no such regard for any such thing. Who big up who and all, who have a lot of dhana, who bala, who's strong, pehlwan ki tarah, you know. He's a, what do you call, weight lifter. Bala. Parijana means connections, associates. Parijan. Good connections I have in high offices. Contacts. Guna. All great accomplishments and all. Embellished with stripes. And great gunas. I'm a karate expert. I can chop steel also. People have, I don't know how many colors of belt they have. Every time I see somebody, it's a different color belt. Blue belt and yellow belt and white belt and black belt. I think black belt is dangerous one. The other type of belt, so, like that. Yeah? But even they have different colors, isn't it? So it's called guna. Means he has acquired some quality, he has done something and acquired some accomplishment he has had. So all different color belt he gets and all. And they have different type of fighting, like karate. And then they have one other, some taekwondo. What is that? That's also some kind of fighting. The best is lathi charge. Indian lathi charge, You have 25 policemen lined up with lathi here. And the inspector only said, charge. And lathi means stick. Let me see what all your karate and everything will do that time. Lathi will finish you. Anyway, so those people who have acquired some skill like that. Skill. Guna means some sort of skill, some sort of accomplishment in some field. Bhagavan said, no. What, you learn to stand on your head for 40 minutes a day? You can't go by the Lord telling. I could stand on my head, Prabhu. Bhagavan would say, you look like that. You look like you've been standing on your head only. They call it guna. And chaturai. Chaturai also means some great ability. Chaturai. Great ability and skill also. Or smartness. Dexterity. All that kind of thing. Chaturai. He says, Bhagati. See, he himself told just now. Ek bhagati kar nata. Manu, ek bhagati kar nata. I only respect one thing in a person. And therefore now he says, bhagati heen, and that person who is devoid of bhakti. Bhagati heen, nara. So hai, kaisa? How is that person? That person who is devoid of bhakti? He says, binu jala barida dekhiyak jaisa. That he's like a cloud without water. What is the use of that cloud? That cloud without water, actually, how Tulsi, how Bhagavan chooses his lines are also good. It means to say that person without bhakti is like a cloud without water, meaning to say the cloud without water will not be able to give any benefit to anybody. It might be able to give shade. It will give shade to somebody, right? But clouds are not meant for shade. If you are in an open desert, when you're looking for shade, you look for a tree. Isn't it? We don't look for cloud. That cloud will give shade incidentally, by chance. It may give shade. But in the same way, a person who lives on this earth and doesn't have bhakti, that means his main purpose of living is not full. The main purpose of a cloud is to give water. And if he does anything in this world, that will be by chance. If ever he does anything in the world, it will just be by chance, incidentally. That is the idea. The cloud is meant for water only. Why else is cloud meant? A human being is meant to have devotion for the Lord. That is the idea. Now then, Bhagwan Sri Ram now gives Navadha Bhakti. 9 types of devotion. We saw in Bhagavatam. I told you already, 9 types of devotion is there. But now, he gives 9 different types of devotion to Shabari. So this is also Navadha Bhakti here. And in Ramayana, in few places, they say it is now. Then Ram Gita also, Navadha Bhakti. Some people count 9, you know. You could count whatever you want in Hinduism, it's wonderful. You just say, I classified it differently. And I counted 9. Now we'll see the 9 types of devotion tomorrow, because when we start we should go. Otherwise we stop at 2. Okay. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari.